All right, I got another rubber band. Y'all know my rubber broke the other day on my deck. My rubber broke on my deck. Do y'all remember that? It hit me in the face. Well, it didn't hit me in the face, but like damn near. It hit me in the hair. And so I got a new rubber to put on it. And it's a damn good rubber. Here we go, darling. Let's do a general love message. You guys like love messages? So let's see what we get. General love message. For whoever this is for, you can pick up on anything, anyone. It just depends, whatever comes through. General. Boy, I tell you one thing though. The energy. How y'all doing out there? Y'all okay? Is the energy intense for you as well? To what degree is it intense? Is it intense anger? Intense passion? A little bit of all of it? A little bit of all of it. That's what it is. In one area of your life, you might want to drop kick a bitch. In the other area of your life, you may want to drop it down on someone, if you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. So let's cut the deck, darling. My nose is just, it's the hair, don't worry. Sometimes I feel like it's spirit trying to give me a signal. I'm like, oh, my nose is just confirmation, but sometimes it's just my hair in my face. Justice. That's right. So it's about doing the right thing. Somebody feels like they need to do the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You're both doing the right thing. Whatever the right thing is here. Some of you, the right thing is getting together, honey. It's getting together, spending time together, and cutting out the rest of the bullshit. Whatever's going on in their life, that's bullshit. Whatever's going on in your life, that's bullshit. And coming together and like not being bullshit. Not being full of shit. Like enjoying it. Page of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords. And the Moon. You look to be exhausted. Some of you are just taking a break, taking a time out. Maybe you're off, like actually off work. Intuitively, I don't feel like you're taking a break from this person. It's more like I'm just taking a break from some other bullshit. Because what comes after the Four of Swords? The Five of Swords. What comes before the Four of Swords? The Three of Swords. So something's been happening in your personal life. This is your position, unless it's reversed, where maybe there's been some injustice, some unfairness. Perhaps even in your new love's life. Hell, they might even have something to do with each other. I don't know. But not towards each other. This is really specific. But the way it's laying out, I want to talk about your placement first, is you're kind of just taking a break while you can. It's basically preparing for a battle. Preparing to handle some shit when you need to handle some shit. Because soon you may have to handle some shit that has not been right. Maybe there's been some lies. That's why I love justice, because it definitely signifies there's been some sort of lie. Because justice, the sword is straight up. Kind of like in the Ace of Swords, typically the sword is straight up. And suggesting like we're cutting through the bullshit. We're cutting through the illusion. Anything that's been in the dark is definitely coming out now in the light, because people's had enough. Anything where we have people who've been treated wrong, who's been doing something or been duplicitous in any way, that is coming to the light. But in the meantime, for the time being, we're kind of resting. Perhaps because it's like holiday season. So it's like we'll handle it later on after the holidays or after the weekend or when we come back to work next or something like that if it has to do with work. Or when we come back, we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. This is the point of this message right now. Not between you and whoever your love is. Some of you, it's new love, because I keep wanting to say that. Some of you, it's just your love in general, like the person your heart loves, your lover. I don't know if you're lovers, but if you are lovers, that person, your lover. It's nothing between you and them. Shit you go through, shit they go through, aside from each other. If anything, there's a fondness here between the two of you and a gentleness, but we're wading through some rough waters right now is what it looks like. So any kind of strife that anyone has been experiencing, especially you, it's in your position. This is time to just kind of chill out. So you and a person, you and your lover, you and your love interest, you and your new love interest, whoever this is, it may be best that the two of you kind of take your time apart to recuperate and heal and just kind of regroup, because you feel burnout in a situation that is really unfair, it's wrong, it's bullshit, and it might even be something to do with like it's unlawful, or it goes against rules and regulations, or it's literally just like maybe we have to get this might end up being legal. It depends on how bad this is, whatever it is. But so for the time being, a break from you and your love might be good. It's a healthy thing. Just so whatever else we're actually going through, we have time to just sit here and think about it. Take it all in. So some of you personally, whatever you've been dealing with, where you haven't been treated fairly or right, or you've been lied on, or there's been injustice in some way, you're regrouping, getting yourself together, maybe even wanting to just kind of be left alone for the time being. Seclusion. I think that's the best thing to do here, to stay away from confrontation. There's been a lot of confrontation. Perhaps there's been a lot of just tension, aggravation, drama, lies, gossip, slander, anything that justice could signify. It's here for a reason, which would imply that for justice to be here at one point in time, it was probably in reverse. So, there's going to be some sort of repercussions here, but anyway. It's funny how I'm doing a love message, but most of it isn't even about the love. It's more about you and this person on an individual level and whatever you're both kind of dealing with. It seems like you're kind of dealing with some unfair treatment, and this person is dealing with some unfair treatment. Just a really fucked up situation. And I think we're feeling anything but love here. Not for each other. We do feel that, but it's almost like this is so heavy. This is something so heavy and so dark, and it's hard to focus on like my heart space when I'm really in my head space right now. Somebody's definitely in their head space. I think you and another person. It looks like y'all are fed up with something together. Not with each other, but fed the fuck up. You and your personal life, them and their personal life. Like just fed up. Maybe it's this Mercury retrograde, or just like the time of year. People are just, shit's starting to come out. People are starting to see things, true colors. And it's like, I'm done. Like I am done. If it's something that you and your lover have been dealing with together, like let's say it's family members on your partner's side or family members on your side, and it's just like, this is some bullshit, and you and your partner are like, look, it's really weighing on our relationship. Now, unless there is a love message here, I'll throw it out. I'll throw it out there, where we are deciding, do we want to stay together or not? At this point, we don't really know how much longer we're going to be together, how much longer this is going to work out, or we can keep going like this. It looks like one person, if we have a relationship here, someone could be retreating from their partner perhaps, and maybe kind of imagining themselves with someone else, because that's the Page of Cups can do that, can like be very imaginative. That's why the fish is in the cup. Can kind of, it hasn't happened for us yet, but maybe we have like a crush on someone new, or we have feelings for someone, and that helps us for the moment to like not think about how heavy our current situation is and how terribly unsatisfied and unhappy we are. So it could be that for some, where that's going on with someone who might be with someone who is a Queen of Swords in reverse, and bitter and cold, and just not a very loving and easy partner to be with. So that could be happening, and someone's deciding, how much longer can I stay with this person? But what I really feel for the majority of you guys, or whoever this is for, is any type of love situation here where it's not, we don't know if we're gonna make it because we're at the tail end of this, and like, I don't know how much more I can do this with you. If it's not between you and them, I think you and them, like the feelings between you and this person might even be what gets you through this darkness, this time where we don't know how we're going to get through it. But at the same time, we do know. And maybe we know because we're also there for each other. You know why I say that? Because the pillars here remind me of what card? the High Priestess, which came out yesterday, the pillars, and it's also the moon, and the sun is in this card as well, the sun and the moon. And this is Yod Hey Vav Hey. This is God saying, you know, we can trust that at some point we're gonna get the answers we need. It's all going to make sense in the right time. It's all going to come out when it needs to. Right now we're kind of feeling uneasy because we're navigating an awful situation that at this point in time, we don't know what we want to do next. Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Do I want to work on something? Do I not? Do I want to quit? Like if it's a job thing, do I want to quit? Do I want to start looking for another place of employment? Do I want to keep dealing with this? So like, what am I going to do next is kind of the vibe here. Something seems to be worrying you and seems to be worrying your love interest, your partner, your lover. Only for those of you who there's a good connection here, like there's good feelings. For those of you where there's not and it's actually between you and this person, it could be, one person could be worried like, well, if I leave, what's going to happen financially and this and that, or what's the other person going to try to do and make my life hell, you know. Like someone could be where they're they feel stuck with a person because the person may try to just take them for everything, ruin their life or something. So, feeling a little off. Somebody's feeling a little off, trying to wade themselves through these unclear waters where we're like, I don't really maybe even know what's going to happen next. For some, it might even be I don't know who to trust, really. But so going back up here, this is someone who feels, for the majority of you, you have a connection with a person who feels as if they can be honest with you and that you are honest with them. They feel that you're a genuine person and they feel like you are in the right, that you are justified in your action, maybe in something you're planning on doing next, or something you've already done or said, or something like that, like a step that you're taking, because you've been unjustified. It's someone here who has your back, basically. So, not only that, this is like a person coming to your defense, actually. That's exactly what this is. Somebody, well, some of you, I heard Allah. Some of you, a love interest has your back. You may have their back. Because that's what this person feels is the right thing to do. Like fiercely. Even if I gotta be nasty. Even if I gotta be hateful and mean. Sometimes I like the Queen of Swords in reverse. Sometimes life calls for this. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it calls for the bitter. The bitter. You know? Like when you have a wound, sometimes you gotta cauterize it. You know, we can go with Band-Aids and shit all day, but if we're in a situation where we need to, sometimes you just gotta cauterize it. Just burn. Someone's willing to burn a whole situation down, burn another person for daring to be unfair to you, and maybe even not just you, but period, that's who the person is. They do that with anybody, but that's what this looks like. Someone who's like fiercely defending you. Or this is you fiercely defending another, or you're fiercely defending each other in a mutual situation. So at this point in time, there's a lot of uncertainty. We don't really know what's going to happen next. Don't know what to expect, and that can be very uncomfortable when you don't know what to expect. So we just kind of have to wait. The waiting game sucks. Someone here is just kind of having to wait. Maybe till after the holidays even, to see how something's going to play out. I see you and this person talking. You have communication here. It says communication, unite, connecting, integrate, overcome barriers. It's something that you're overcoming together as a team. And I mean a team, I don't know why I said it like that. because the connection between the two of you looks like this. So unless you are on a team together, but it's just this is a team. You guys are allies. You guys have each other's backs and also love for each other. So also some of you, this can be a card of like toying with an idea. That's why his little fish is in the cup. I'm toying with the idea. There's some sort of idea that somebody is toying with in their mind right now, and it has to do with you and them. It could be anything. They could be toying with an idea of you and them going into business together. They could be toying with the idea of asking you out. They could be toying with the idea of sticking their finger in your butt. I mean, I don't know. Somebody's toying with the idea of something that seems like a lot of fun and something that would be great. And you play into that. Like, you are a part of that. They feel like the idea that they're toying with, they want it to be you to be a part of that. No one else. You. Share harmony. Maybe it's toying with the idea of getting justice in some way, and or getting justice for themselves or getting justice for you. It's like, how can I almost like prove my loyalty too? How can I prove my loyalty to the person that I love or the person I have feelings for? Because I'm going to. Because I defend those I love fiercely. And I don't care. The Queen of Swords in reverse, don't give a fuck. Upright, may somewhat give a fuck, but still don't. In reverse, like legit, don't give a fuck. Numb. Don't cry to the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords will laugh in your face. Don't give a fuck. I usually don't like the Queen of Swords in reverse. But I don't mind the Queen of Swords in reverse here. Especially because justice is here. And it shows me that someone, of course someone is feeling this way for someone they love. And even for themselves. Because they've been treated unfairly. It's wrong. And it's got to be something real fucked up because it's a major. So, it's bad enough. Something is bad enough that it's got somebody pissed. So, and I love that this card says harmony, because it's like, I'm hearing I'll be there for you. Because someone's there for you. They want to show you they're there for you, vice versa. You're there for each other. That's why harmony is at the bottom. Don't worry. I've got your fucking back. Because I care for you. So, don't worry. Somebody is having a hard time, like actually maybe feeling ill too as well. This is not for everybody, but some of you may get to, please don't let something get to the point where it drives you crazy. Nobody, especially anyone who's done wrong against you, no one, or people, maybe it's a group of people, no one deserves your energy like that. No one. So just be like, heads up, be careful about that. Is it worth all of the energy it's taking? This is an energy drain. So some of you could be like, your imagination could be running wild. It's because you don't have the clarity. You know, when you're sitting there and you're wondering what possibly is going to happen next, who knows what, this and that, and who's said this and that, and what's going to happen next, what's this person going to do, what's this person saying now? It can put us in a situation where we're freaking having a hard time relaxing, and you deserve better than that. You deserve better than that. This shit gonna make you sick, gonna make you lose sleep, you're gonna be waking up every hour on the hour. No. This shit it'll take care of itself. Trust and believe, because justice is here in the upright. Do you think the universe or God or whoever you believe in does not see that what you have experienced has been done wrong? It's wrong. You've been done wrong. They definitely see it. Even if humans don't do shit about it. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. You actually have nothing to worry about. It's basically saying whoever's been done wrong here or going through a situation where it's absolutely not fair, just wait. Just wait and rest in this time. Rest and don't stress. The Lovers. Also, you have an ally here. It's like a love interest, a new love, a partner, someone you have feelings for, someone who has feelings for you. You've got each other's back. I mean, like, this is somebody who, like, straight up has your back. Like, might even fight somebody for you. Would be, like, brutal. In a situation too, someone could even see you as kind of maybe perhaps for some of you being treated as the underdog, like in a situation where someone's trying to back you into a corner, you're just, it's just extremely, it's wrong. I don't know what this is, but it's really, really wrong. And so someone here absolutely cannot stand anyone who is treated like the underdog, or who gets down and then they get kicked when they're down, or they have people who are constantly betraying them, or just whatever. Any type of injustice. There's someone who cannot stand injustice here and will definitely not watch it happen. I'm hearing not on my watch. And if it's happening to you and this person, you've got each other's backs. The only way that I see that this is a connection for some of you, the only other way I can see this message is if any of you, there's a connection between you and an actual partner where it's not working out between the two of you, and maybe you have a partner that you're still with, but like maybe married to, you're still with, but you don't know how much longer, with the Hierophant in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. You or this person, however this goes, or maybe this is someone connected to you on the outside of you, it's like, I don't know how much longer I can stay with this person. I could be talking to someone who I have feelings for, who's kind of helping me get through this in the meantime while I'm with this difficult partner, because this partner's going to try to make my life fucking hell when I leave them. Or I've been talking to someone in the law who I also have some sort of rapport with, like a good rapport. And maybe we're toying with an idea and I'm running it by them, like what it would look like for me if I get a divorce or I leave this person. I'm toying with that idea. So could be that. But aside from that, it feels like this is a connection between you and another where we can't move forward romantically right now, because not at this timing. I mean, right now when you're watching this video, at this very moment, because I'm kind of dealing with some shit over here. Perhaps my person's dealing with some shit over there, and we both need to figure it out. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, we're really there for each other. And it's almost like nobody puts baby in the corner. It looks like a woman fiercely defending somebody. It's a fucking Queen of Swords in reverse, but it doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man. But it feels like a woman. I think someone's showing their loyalty. If this hasn't happened yet, maybe it's predictive. Someone here is showing their loyalty to a person. It says carefree, reward, good fortune. And it's almost like, because I respect you, because reward, it's almost, the vibe I get from reward is you've been nothing but good to me. You've treated me well. You've been honest. You've been very communicative with me. And so therefore, I feel that you deserve to be treated fairly. And because I feel that you aren't being treated fairly, or you're experiencing some injustice right now, not only am I going to have your back, but I'm going to have your back so vigorously that you're going to see that I genuinely am here for you. I'm genuinely in your corner. And this is my, almost like my, it's my honor to stand up for you and have your back, because you've been good to me and you've treated me fairly. I mean, you've been honest with me, you've been respectful of me, and so I'm returning the favor. I've got your back. You've been there for me, and I'm gonna be there for you. So if you need me, don't worry, I got you. Resources, investment, money, large quantity. This situation could affect someone's money. You know, if anyone's leaving someone, that could affect their money. If anyone's leaving a job, that could affect their money. If anyone's having any type of quarrel or injustice that's happening in any of those areas, relationship or work, it affects money. So I definitely see something here to do with that. The Hermit. So now is the time, just confirmation, now is the time for us to be in this energy where we're kind of taking it all in. It's critical that we do that. This card says critical. So right there. Critical. It's backwards. I also saw critter. Critter? Crazy critters? What does that have to do with anything? Does that resonate with anybody? Crazy critters? Or like critter? That's an interesting word. I don't know if I use that word very often in my life at all. Critter? Apple fritter? Critter apple fritter. So yeah. You guys are going to start feeling better. It's a good thing to take a break from whatever this is. Take some time off. Clear your mind. Try not to think about whatever this is. Give yourself a break. Or this is someone else that needs to do that. So we can restabilize. Because we're going to need it. This is something that's not over. It's the Four of Swords. You know, you may be dealing with an individual who's extremely difficult. But I want to tell you something. After the Four of Swords is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, y'all know, if you're tarot fluent, the Five of Swords, there's always two people in this deck, the Rider-Waite-Smith, that are walking away from someone who's a damn bully. Who's just like, you know, again, I say it's not enough for me to win. Everyone else has to lose also. Like, I don't care. I'm rejoicing in the defeat of others more than I do in my own victory. Like... Because that's what it's really about to me, is to hurt other people. That makes me feel good. To be duplicitous and triangulate people against each other. That makes me really happy. I love that so much. So that makes me feel like I'm a winner. Win, 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 you know. And I feel like that's coming. You've already been dealing with a situation with somebody like that. That's why the Four of Swords is here. Something that was, it's hurtful. Something might have really hurt someone here. Like hurt our feelings. Hurts just because the fact that it's allowed to happen, it's just allowed to happen. It's like, okay, that hurts that there's been no justice. It's not right. There's a situation that doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel fair. I feel like the person's been able to do it for a while, because look how long it took me to find this card in my deck. They've been allowed, they've been able to get away with their fucking behavior no longer. But right now, the best thing that you could do, or whoever this is going through this, or you and your love at the same time, maybe your own separate situations, or it could be connected, is to take a breather, take a rest, enjoy the holidays or whatever you celebrate. And this will happen when it's meant to happen. It will. It's coming. See this person? There's two people walking away because this individual just can't stop. They can't get enough. So this is where these people are like, look, how many people have to like be sacrificed before this person gets reprimanded for their behavior? How many people have to suffer or be punished or whatever and fall at the hands of this individual who is nasty, like a nasty individual with a little fucking, I just want to wipe that fucking smirk off their face because they're so happy that they're getting away with it. It's like, yeah, I can get away with it. I can get away with it. This person could have a very strong jawline. May even literally look just like that. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's not for everybody. May have really, really, really short hair. May even have reddish or blonde hair. Doesn't have to, but something about the face is very significant here. And even that smile. It's just like, yeah. I even feel like there's someone here who's ready to like come back. Like if anyone here stands up for themselves, or that's what's recently happened or about to happen, you got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person still, even then, is not going to back down and admit their fault. I mean, we're dealing with someone here that's probably never going to take accountability. Let's just be real about it. This is someone who's probably not going to take accountability. And I feel like they're about to play more of their cards. They're going to be like, oh, this and that. I don't know what they're going to try, but it doesn't matter. This is important for us to put this outside of our head as best as we can, relax, and enjoy time with the people that we love and care about. Or just enjoy time by ourselves in seclusion. If maybe for those of you who are like me and you're more of like a loner. Because some people, seclusion and all that and rest and recovery can be like with our family and friends and things like that, especially during the holidays. But some, it's like, no, I'm going to sit by myself. I'm gonna do some me time. And then that way, I can regroup, grouper, like the fish. I can regroup. And when I come back, I'm going to come back strong. It's kind of like when you take a break from an orgasm. You know, you can have these orgasms, but eventually, especially as a woman, I don't know about a man, we get tired. We do. Now, some of them act like they don't. I don't know what they're taking. We do. We get really tired and we need to rest. And then, you know, tap back in. But just give us a little minute, you know, because we're like, Well, that's what we got to do. Same thing. Think about when you're having an orgasm. You need a break. And then once you rest a little bit, wake up, do it again. That's what I see. Look. Break free. Strong emotions, desire, unbridled. There's some sort of love that is helping somebody get through a difficult situation. That is what I see here. Love and support and companionship and genuine like camaraderie. It's like that's helping somebody push through a situation where there has been no justice, but that shit's going to fucking end. It's going to end. That's why the tower's here. It's going to end. When will it end? Soon. The tower is a now card. It will end very soon. Maybe even sooner than some of you think. Might even be while you're on a break. While you're on a break and while you're away doing your own thing. It may be happening all behind the scenes. You come back. You're ready, guns a-blazing, ready to go in. And you might be surprised that what you come back to is not as bad, but still ain't great. I'll tell you that. Still ain't great. So don't be expecting a miracle, but you know, this reminds me of a situation like when you have lice and you get rid of all the nits and the eggs and shit. You get rid of them, but you forget one, and then that one, or maybe you forget two, and then those two make babies, and then you got them all again. So it's not just, it may even be a situation where it's not even just one person, but it's like a couple of corrupt people. So, I mean, one could go down, but there's more. It's like an infestation. This looks like an infestation. Some of you may have an infestation of something, critters. Maybe there's like an infestation, like the ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah, and maybe it's because like they're trying to get in from the cold weather or the rain. You see a whole bunch of ants, or you see like earwigs all over the floor, or ladybugs, or spiders, or something like that, or gnats. There's like an infestation, but this is with people. There's an infestation here, and it's time for Ghostbusters. Suit up, bitch. Suit up, baby. You got this. I see somebody here suiting up, ready for battle. That Four of Swords definitely goes along with this card, how his head is bandaged. Take your time and prepare, because there's more where that came from. Even if the, like, main critter gets stepped on, they already made babies. You know, they already made babies. The beautiful part of this message, the best part, is love. Genuine love. Genuine love and support, companionship, allies between two people. I've got you. Got you. Don't worry. And if you think I'm not serious, because you might have a hard time trusting people, because people are snakes, you're gonna find out when I fucking prove it. Because I'll prove it. That's proof. Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'll prove it. I will more than prove it. Could be a work situation with that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone gets sloppy, thinks they can fuck with someone here and hurt them, but they mess up. They like mess up somewhere. Someone messes up somewhere and another person is like, clocked it. Fucking clocked it. So, Once we take a break, then we come out of that break and we handle fucking business. We handle this injustice. But in the meantime, let's clear our mind, have fun, and relax. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.